Hey everybody, this is Shupina back with another Love Life School Idol Festival scouting video, and today is going to be a pretty crazy scout again. I'm really excited as well as um, nervous for this scout for multiple reasons. Before I get into the intro and stuff like that, I just want to give a heads up to new viewers or people who are watching for the first time that I like to go ahead and do introductions and talk about the scouts and my mental state and expectations and stuff like that. So if you want to just skip that and go straight to the scouts, I'll leave a timestamp here for people who want to just go straight for the scouts. But I do appreciate people who stick around and hear my thoughts about the scouts and all the stuff like that. So before I get into that, I just have a quick announcement regarding the giveaway I did about almost 2 weeks ago. I did manage to get in contact with 3 out of the 4 winners, and they already received their prizes. I just want to give another basically last second warning, or not warning. That sounds kind of severe. It's the last chance for the last person to redeem their prize. And I'll just mention the username was Jalen Scott. So if you're watching, hopefully you catch this video and contact me right away so that I can get you your prize. But within about I'd say 3 days from uploading this video, if you do not contact me, I'm going to have to forfeit your prize and have to redraw for someone else. So, and I did try to get in contact with you as well as mention it in the video prior to this one. So, with that being said, this is going to be the scout for the Starlight Sailor set, which a lot of people have been dreading, including myself. Um, it came in a very awkward time for people that have more focus on Muse and have Honaka or Kotori as their best girls. Um, it's a really bad time for them. I feel really bad because for people who have Honoka as their best girl, she just had her birthday, and people emptied out their gems for that box, and probably don't have um, enough gems for this box to try to even attempt for her. And I know that feeling quite well with a year ago when they did the AC Limited going straight into the Bokuhika Limited. You are. So I know that feeling really well. It sucks, and I feel bad. So my condolences to those people, as well as the people that are saving up for Kotori's birthday, which is also right around the corner. And this box arrived. And the thing is, like, I kind of had this feeling that this box was going to be coming during the Summer of Love Live event. Honestly, I'm as you can already see, I'm gonna go into like my expectations and stuff like that in a little bit here, but as you can see, I have 916 gems, which is more than enough to empty out the box. Um, so it's a matter of when I get her rather than if I do get her. But it's just for people that are, that aren't scouting 14, and even Ellie. I think Ellie's birthday is after Kotori's, and again, it's just bad timing for these people, and I feel bad. So just letting you guys know that I've been there, and I feel for you guys. So hopefully, if you do attempt for your best girls, that you get them. Hopefully they come home, and right now I'm excited. I'm worried in the sense that I really don't want to have to dump 500 gems into this box to get Lean. But as some of you know that watch my videos, or as most of you know that watch my videos, I will always spend as much as I can to get Lean, no matter what the cost is. So I'm pretty excited for that, as well as at the same time, like I said, I just don't want to have to spend uh, 500 gems to empty the box, and that's just all predicated on whether or not she wants to come home early or later. So, um, and the thing is, like, the reason why, for those who are saying, oh, but you have 900 gems plus 20 scouting tickets, like this shouldn't be a problem. And while that may be true, I've yet to uh, go to go into Lean's birthday having enough gems to be able to scout for her limited UR, birthday limited UR, as well as her birthday box. Um, Last year when her first birthday limited UR came out, I basically only had enough gems just to scout for her birthday box, and maybe I think I did like 2 scouts for her birthday box, the one that just has all her cards in it. And that was really unfortunate because that's basically my only chance per year to be able to collect any Lean cards that I do not currently have in my collection. And again, for those who don't know, but for most of you who do know that watch my videos, I have a goal of getting all of Lean's cards, um, and yeah, that's basically what I'm kind of that stresses me out the most about these kind of scouts, is because while it is somewhat guaranteed if you have enough gems, you sacrifice it somewhere else, and for me that's gonna have to be, hopefully, hopefully I don't have to spend all 500. But like I said, I'm more than willing to for Dean because I love her so much, and it's not a problem. I'm just worried also as well because the last scouts I've had for Dean, especially for spring set and for the 5th anniversary UR, and when they brought back the Bokuhika, excuse me, I just have been getting insane luck with Dean, like insane, like luck I've never had before in my life, and that's a lot, saying a lot considering I've never had a real uh, 2 UR 3 or like 2 UR plus pull ever, and I've been playing this game for like over 4 years. So with that, like, it's just it worries me because I've had that streak, and then it feels like there has to be like a point where that luck ends. And like I said, I might be sounding a little bit over dramatic, and that might be the case, but because I do have enough to get her eventually in the scout, but it still is um, a little bit stressful because I'm thinking in the future for Dean's birthday box, which is not to say more important, but it allows me to reach my goal for this game. Uh, it's more like it's more accessible for me being able to obtain those cards that I don't have. I don't. I haven't checked this box, but I kind of did a quick skim over it, and I think there's a lot of different cards in this box for all girls. So it's not just the Rin, even though you choose your UR. So I'm probably just gonna get a bunch of different cards. Hopefully, I will get new Rin cards, but I'm not really expecting that much. Um, uh, if I get something that basically going into expectations is, of course, I'm expecting to get this Rin UR. But if I were to have any goals or just even like hope for a card, I would really would love for one of the SSRs if I get them before the UR is the RPG set Lean. Of course, I've been trying to get that ever since I missed it when it came out, and so like unfortunately I don't have that card still, and that'd be great if I could get one of those out of the SSRs. But again, I feel like a lot of that stuff is reach goals for the scout because there's so many different cards because it includes all 9 members. And I'm assuming because it would be too good to be true if it was just Rin cards if you selected Rin. So um, any other expectations? I really don't have. You know, getting a new SR of Rin would be awesome, but 15 SRs in the box, you know, doesn't leave much room for new cards. Which is and one more like I'm going off tangent here, which is normal for me, so I apologize for people who aren't used to it. But it's just weird how they introduced this box because unless you kept up with, I guess, the KLab live streams that they do for EN, um, you wouldn't actually have known that this, or if you go on Reddit, uh, you wouldn't have known that this box was coming out till today because they didn't even put it on the notice banner saying that, you know, they would introduce the new limited limited URs for Muse that recently came out in JP like a week ago or so. So I just found that kind of weird, and I feel bad for people who feel like they've been caught off guard, and I don't blame him because that's kind of basically what happened. Um, Anyways, before I get into the scouts, I just want to quickly just talk about this card. I think it's one of the most beautiful. I think I would rank it second out of all the limited URs that are out so far. And it's a close set. I would be. It's like almost tied for first. Because I'm not gonna lie, like Lean's birthday UR, the from the what I like to call the goddess set, is just so beautiful and gorgeous, and it's just a perfect culmination of what represents Dean and like how beautiful she is with the starry sky and stuff. But this is such a close second to me because it's has a similar color scheme. I don't know if I can pull it up. Um, I wish I could actually. But it's just a beautiful card, and like someone in the comments a while back from one of my videos described it as angelic, and I think that's like the perfect adjective for this card that is very similar to the goddess set style. Like she's glowing, like all the Muse girls are glowing, and the color scheme is kind of similar with the you know darker slash like not so much going on in the background per se, but really um, highlighting the girls. And I think for Dean is especially it's just her again. I always say that I'm biased, but her cards are so beautiful, and like she's the only one that if I am almost 100% sure that she's the only one that has a butterfly ribbon on her like hat slash beret, which again I think the beret choice is so adorable. It complements her hair so well, and she has the cute like curved cat mouth kind of thing or whatever. Like again, no one in Muse has that that like extra touch and cuteness. It's so beautiful and adorable at the same time, and I just love like how they really make the girls seem so like I don't want to say otherworldly, but kind of like very just so like quote unquote like yeah angelic per se. So I really love the card. I do love it actually more than the AC limited for sure. I would say that yeah. Then I think my next one would be the one that just came out, the 5th anniversary limiteds, and then the Bokuhika is a really close third, if not second, and this one is tied with birthday limited Rin, but it's not like totally like it's hard to say. Like I love all the cards, but if I were to rank them, that's kind of where my ranking would be. This one is this one is definitely super adorable. And before I get into this scout, by the way, and with that being said, I'm gonna go into the scouting here. I'm gonna be doing the supporting member SR skills tickets because I have 13 of them. I've been buying the the Summer of Love Life packs here and there. They're just a really good value and they're cheap for the most part until you realize that you're buying like freaking like six of them because you can buy two of each, and then like it's yeah. I mean, in the long run, I guess you're spending more, but honestly, I find the pack so affordable, and it's gonna kind of help me pad up for Dean's birthday that I am happy that they're offering them. Um, it's crazy though, like they have so many packs for the Summer of Love Live event. Like there's so many that I'm just like overwhelmed. Like people, I can't believe like they're like I feel like there's like at least 10 packs, and that's just like I guess combined from the first part and second part, but like that's still crazy. That's a lot of packs that they're offering, and to me, because I know this is subjective, to me they're affordable and really cheap. So I take advantage of it, and if you guys have the means, I say I would encourage you to take advantage of that because packs I feel like definitely are more worth it than just buying love gems by themselves. But again, that's just my personal opinion on it and how my perspective on that whole thing is. But I digress. I'm gonna be doing these first. I have 13 of them, and then we'll go straight into the scouting box. And I don't think I'll be doing idolizations today. That might be in like a separate video because I'll be cleaning up my seals and stuff with however many scouts I end up doing. And like I said, I don't know how the scouts are gonna go. It could be short, it could be fast. Last time I was expecting a really long video, and it ended up being, well, I kind of lengthened it out on purpose so that I could give you guys content. But before that, I just had really quick scouts because they, Dean came out off scouting tickets. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and if I end up maybe doing some blue ticket scouts after, I will. We'll see how much. Like I said, it all depends on how the main scout goes. But for now, let's just get right into these. Um, these are just kind of fun, even though there's support cards. At first I really didn't care for these support cards until I realized that as my teams are getting stronger, I'd have to actually level up the skills. And even with how long I've been playing, I wouldn't consider myself a really competitive player that cares about like the stats and like the most efficient teams and the most powerful teams. I will try to get my teams as strong as they can for like matching their types and like their groups. Like basically almost all my teams are just first years because Rin is like the center of all my teams. But yeah, like I have trouble balancing out idolizing to get more skill slots or using these like skill cards to level up their actual skill levels. So I feel like I'm getting a lot of Fumiko, so that's interesting. I guess my pure cards are pretty happy. I'm just literally getting Fumiko, which is fine. I wish there were like SSR skill cards. That'd be cool, but probably they won't ever implement that. Okay, so I believe the purple ones are like overall, so you can use them for all attributes. Okay, I believe she's Smile. Yep, Mika. Last one. Okay, another SR. Okay, Fumiko again. That's fine. Alright, so as expected, they were all SRs, which is completely fine. I don't think I've ever gotten a UR. Actually, that could be a lie. I maybe once got a UR from one of them, but right now my memory doesn't really recall. So, like I said, going into this is the main event. This is why I'm here, and I got 20 green ticket scouts as well as 916 gems. Of course, I'm not gonna be using all of those gems prior to this. Right now, I've explained already why, and of course, I will be burning through the green tickets first. And like I said before, my previous scouts, I've gotten Rin off these green tickets. Um, both times actually within the eighth or ninth ticket rather, or the eighth ticket, she came home, and I will go nuts if I get her again through a green ticket scout. But I like, there's no way. I'm gonna just say right now, there's no way I'm gonna get her through green tickets again. Um, But yeah, without further ado, let's just go. I'm excited. I'm always excited to do these videos, and especially when they're bigger scouts like this, I'm really happy and it's fun. Of course, I'm nervous. This one is not so much because it's a scouting box where I have enough gems to empty it out, so it's not as like nerve-wracking. Oh, it's an SR, and that is Valentine's Ellie. Either it's Valentine's Ellie or White Day Ellie. So I will, like I said in previous videos, I will always be putting up the set names on the screen if I don't know the specific set, and that is which set Maki, I believe. I don't know if I have this SR. I mean, I do, but I might have sold it, so I'm not sure. Um, wow, two SRs already. That's not a good sign because I want to be able to empty out the rares. Um, the goal for a lot of times when you're doing limited boxes or boxes that have 100 cards, you want to get rid of the rares as much as possible so that you give yourself higher chance for the other cards available in the box. But if I it'd be crazy if she came home on the eighth ticket again. I would just like I would actually just I wouldn't know what to do because I would just go crazy, and um I wouldn't like, this game is just like I would be kind of scared. I'm like, dude, what's going on? Like, how can I be this lucky for a third time in a row? This is actually the eighth ticket, so all right. So yeah, I'm getting I got two SRs, um which I really do not prefer with these green tickets whenever I do these boxes, like I said. Oh, another okay, so flipped Kotori. I don't have this Kotori, so this is nice. I don't know what set this is. I want to say Taisho Roman, but I could be wrong because the other choice would maybe be I don't actually know. But if, like I said, if it's not Taisho Roman, then I will put it up on the screen. Okay, wow, I'm getting too many SRs. Sky set Hanayo. I got a lot of that Hanayo in a previous scouting video, I believe. I think I got like 4 of her or something. Okay, Nozomi. This is the first Nozomi I believe to have appeared. I feel like I could be doing scout again, but I keep forgetting. Nozomi again. No, I actually cannot do scout again. That's why I'm not doing it. Feels so weird because I'm very used to doing the scout again for when I do like blue tickets and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, like so I guess talking about this whoa, I'm kind of lagging here a little bit. Talking a little bit about these boxes. I know I said this earlier, but I really feel bad for people that have especially Honaka and Kotori as their best girls. I literally got this SR, I think, last video. Oh well, that's fine. I'm getting too many SRs, man. Like, it kind of feels bad, man, because I really don't want. Oh, an SR, okay. And it's Umi, pajama set Umi. I don't know why, but I was kind of hoping for RPG set Rin. I don't even know if she's in this box. Hopefully, I get maybe I can walk away with that being the only new Rin card I get. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And oh my gosh, it is struggling. Can't. I am burning through more non-rares than I'd like, but it's okay. It's a good amount at least of rares I'm going through. At least the majority have been rares, so that's fine. Okay. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. But RPG set Lean. If that's the only card I get away with it being a rare, I mean, SR. Okay, that's a new Umi. I have no idea what set this is. The Muse set. The Muse set. What? Is this? Okay, well, I'll look it up. I'm scared to. I want to think it's the RPG set, but I could be totally wrong. Because I don't recognize that. Okay, well, that's the green tickets. So we're gonna go straight into the 10 plus ones now. I will be definitely more than able to, go through this box like I said before. First pull is gonna be 2 SRs, I believe. I really hope I get a new SR Rin, or just a new Rin card minus the UR Rin. Okay, Maki and Maki again. I don't know any of those sets. I'm not too sure. I know I'm sounding like greedy, but oh, this is a new card. Okay. Oh, this must be the same set that I from the Umi that I just got. But again, if that's there has to be a different set then, because I don't think it's the RPG set then. And then this Sardine is progress photo. I have no clue. Whenever they have the uniform, their school uniform, on the SR cards, there's only like 2 sets that come to mind, and the one that is the most I usually mistake it for is the cyber set. Um, so I'm not gonna know until I look it up later. So that's 2 pulls so far. This will be the or is that the first pull? This is the second pull. Okay, so an SR and an SSR. Please be RPG set Rin. If it's RPG set Rin, I'll be so happy. Like, that'll be the true happiness. Okay, that's Crayon Nozami. Initial Hanayo, awesome. But not really awesome. I've gotten to a point where this account is like I would love any SSR minus the initial. I know there's a lot of people like that too, but for me especially, like, this account does not need any more initial SSRs. I didn't know I didn't have this card. I think I have almost all the crayon set cards minus the URs. Yeah, because I think the URs are Umi, and I want to say Ellie or Maki? I'm not sure. But yeah, I know Umi is one of the URs for the crayon set. Going back to what I was saying, with I know it might sound greedy, but this account, like, I only use resources for Rin, so like a lot of people, they spread out their resources when they do either, personal scouting or when they do scouting videos or whatever. And this is not like an Oshimin account. I like to save all the cards that I like, not just the Rins, but that's the first priority goal, because that's just how I play the game. Was this an all rare pull? I didn't even realize. Oh my gosh. I was thoroughly convinced that that this was just a mystery pull, but I forgot these limited boxes you can get a 11 pull rare. So this in itself is rare to see nowadays, because there was a time when there wasn't guaranteed SR pulls. So seeing this is kind of nostalgic, and also kind of feels bad. But actually, it's good because that means it ate up a lot of the rares. So I have a good chance here of pulling, Dean. Will the feathers come out? Nope. So that's two SRs and the rest being rares, which is fine. Um, but yeah. Oh, do I have that ring? I don't know if I have that ring. I'm pretty sure that's an older, like that's the kimono set or something like that. Or you caught the set? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's a new card. It's a new ring. I know for a fact this is an old card. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you, Rin. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I'm so happy. I don't even care about the RPG set SSR anymore. Like the fact that I get a new SR Rin is just, especially an old one. Like, oh my gosh, yes. I'll make sure to put up the set once I look it up. This is again, I always get mixed up. I think this is Valentine's or Valentine's chocolate or something like that, and then the other set it could be is White Day. But since I'm not sure, I'll make sure to put it on screen. But oh my gosh, yes, nice. Okay, okay, I'm actually really happy. That's awesome. Like getting new Lean cards right now for this box is equivalent to getting the UR because I will eventually get the UR, which I'm obviously gonna be ecstatic about. Okay, so just a one SR pull, that's fine. But yeah, like this account is just like I love, like it's just like my goal and my long life achievement with this account is to be able to collect all of Rin's cards. Um, but like I don't want people to get confused that it's like an Oshimen account because I have many cards that I love, and Kotori is my second best girl, and um, sorry, Umi is my third best girl, and I love Daya from Aqua and Hanamaru and Yoshiko. So it's Rin again. I think it was just a one SR pull again here. Oh, an SR. Oh, it's that Umi that I don't know the set of, but I can idolize it. And it's not the RPG set, but it's okay. I don't want to sound a little salty, but I'm not. I'm really not. I really am happy that I got a new Dean card. That's awesome. Like it's when you for people that don't know and that are trying to collect a specific girl's all of their cards. Once you get to a point where I'm at, where I have about, I would say roughly 75% to 80% of her cards, getting new cards of her is really, really difficult if you don't scout for their birthday on their birthday. And even when you scout on their birthday, it's not a guarantee that you're gonna be getting those new cards. So it's hard already enough when you're doing these scouts that I don't know if people know that are new to the game or that don't really pay attention to the boxes, but they get rid of sets because they don't want to keep all the sets in the box so that there's a less chance for newer cards. They purposely get rid of older sets and remove them from the box. That's why there's UR rotations and SSR rotations because they want to keep the amount for once the rate ups are done for each card to have an equal and fair chance of being pulled. So and I'm sure for people that do know and are trying to do that for their best girls, it is a bit frustrating because you really want to get the cards that, especially like when you miss them. Like I missed that RPG set Dean because I was purposely saving for the limited boxes and stuff like that. So it was unfortunate, but it had to happen. Um, oh yes, there it is. There it is. We got it. That is Dancer Nico. I know I have that card already. That is Fruit uh, Nozomi, and that is China Dress Hanayo. And me, yeah! Hooray! I'm happy. I'm really I'm like extra happy because I got that new SRD, and then this is just the icing on the cake. Um, yes. Oh my gosh, and I'm so happy all of them are scorecards because um, now she'll be able to finish up my my smile team, and she'll replace the SRD I already have on that team, and it'll be perfect. Oh, and she can be the center because I need this center effect where she also gives first years 6%. So that's awesome. Thank you, Dean. I'm so happy that you came home. And luckily it wasn't at the very end, but it was pretty deep in the box. I had to dig deep. Normally, I would try to go for a second copy because that way I can idolize and increase the skill slots. Um, but previously mentioned in the beginning of the video, I have to save up for Best Girl Dean's box for her birthday. So, oh, this is such a beautiful card. Let's just take a moment. I know it's sideways, but I love the quality that they put into these like special, like super nice limited URs. I'm definitely going to really quickly. I think I spent 450 gems. Yeah, 450 gems. So I guess no, I didn't spend 450 gems, or did I? Oh, so this Nozomi is new, by the way. Um, let me see. Yeah, okay. So I did go through the whole box basically. Wow. Um, okay, that's fair, Dean. Like my expectations were, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd get her maybe in the middle of the scout. But having to spend, yeah, I think it was, yeah, 450 gems or 400 gems. No, less than 400. I'm sorry, my math is really bad. I'm stupid. Let's see. 400. No, 350. I used 350 gems, which is 6 pulls. 66, 20, 86. No, 97. Oh my god, I'm so bad at math. I did 7 pulls. So 7 pulls is 350 gems, which is 77 plus the 20 scouting tickets, so that's 97. Yeah, that makes more sense. So I did 350 gems, um, which is, I guess that's fine. I mean, that's, I emptied the box. So while I didn't, that's not the ideal outcome. I still have 566 in counting for Dean's birthday. How many blue tickets did I get from that? 10? All right. Let's make it a little fun. Like, no, don't get me wrong. That wasn't boring. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm very happy, but we didn't really. Besides the new SRD that I got, I really wasn't like on the edge because I didn't really like. There was the stakes, while they were kind of high, weren't really, because I knew I was gonna get Rin, but I guess I'm paying for all the good luck that I've had lately, so I'm satisfied and content with the scout, and I'm really happy and grateful, and I'm always happy when I get a UR, even if it's not Dean. Of course, when the specific set or the scouting video and scout is for Dean and I don't get her, I'm gonna be disappointed. But always getting a UR out of a scouting video and spending a lot of gems like that is always awesome. And I think it's, a lot of people get very jaded by all these videos that have so much good luck, and I see people on Reddit, they have a lot of luck posts, and it seems like everyone's getting this luck, but especially if you see my video and my journey, which is basically how my channel is kind of formatted, is like everyone's on a journey with me. to get all of Rin's cards. So you could kind of vicariously live through me if that's what you want to do. If you want to collect all of Rin's cards. Um, but yeah, like you'll notice like I have uh, huge spans of like spaces of just bad luck where I either just get one UR and it's not Rin, or just like don't get Rin at all, or I will have great luck, which is like, a couple months ago I just had like good luck after good luck after good luck. So it comes in waves. It's definitely a roller coaster. I'm hoping because I spent all my, spent the amount of resources enough to spend to empty out a box that uh, come her birthday, that her new birthday limited UR, I don't necessarily have to spend all of my gems to empty up that box, and then I could go straight into her birthday box. So hopefully that'll be the case. I will be doing. I'm sorry that I kind of went off tangent there, but I'm definitely gonna be doing the 5 tickets. So we'll just do 2, um, just like I did in the previous video. I got 2 SRs last time, which is fine. This time around, oh, you are. Oh, it's I don't know what Hanayo this is, but it's a UR. Um, I wanna say it's like the one that I think the pair is with Honoka, I think. But I could be wrong. But I will definitely put up the set on the screen once I look it up. This is a pretty cute card. It's like her shopping. I think cards like these are like, I like how these cards sometimes they're kind of like, as a UR, it's not necessarily underwhelming, but I know that like the contrast when the unidolized with the idolized, I'm sure if I end up idolizing this UR, it's gonna be beautiful. She might go on my cool team, but it's not likely. I'll have to check it out and see. But let's just scout again. That's crazy. I've been getting like, okay, so 2 URs is good. Like, that's awesome. And then an SR of Hanayo again, Fairy Hanayo. Who's the fairest? Yeah, that. Thank you, Hanayo. So the Hanayo times Rin ship is strong today. Um, Not my personal favorite pairing, but that's the canon pairing, if you will. And if Rin comes home and Hanayo decides to come home with her, that's completely fine with me. Um, Vice versa does not work. If you checked out my other videos, when Hanayo comes home first, it does not work conversely. Rin doesn't like to come home unless she comes home first, I guess, which is fine. I don't mind whatsoever. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. It was really fun. I said this in the beginning of the video, but I tend to, I don't know if I mentioned this part, but I tend to have longer videos than probably other people that do scouting videos for Squadle Festival, but that's only because I like to talk and ramble about the game and why I love this and that, and just talk about stuff that is on my mind. Just because it's kind of what goes through my mind if I were to not have a scouting video. Um, Basically, what I do on these scouting videos is what I'd be doing if I didn't have the record button going, minus the commentary, and that's probably why it ends up being longer, because I'm just basically spewing out my thoughts in real time. And obviously, I want to, now that I have a way of you know connecting with you guys as viewers. I want to share my thoughts and interact in that kind of way. So in the beginning of the video, like I said, if that's not for you, if you don't like listening to that kind of stuff, I do have timestamps for that exact reason. But like I said before as well, I appreciate it immensely if when you guys do watch the video and hear my thoughts on things like that. And it's I like the way, like I said before, formatting these videos. It's, for those who do watch closely and follow me closely. It's a journey that you guys go through with me, 14, and like it's in that sense. If you kind of put in that perspective, I think I find it pretty fun, and it motivates me, and it makes me really want to make these videos. So uh, that's why like I've been kind of on this content binge where I want to keep making videos because it's so fun. Um, so I just kind of like keep shooting out as many as I can if I have the ability to do so. So with that being said, today's got, like I said, pretty good, two URs, which is actually great when you think about it, because you only get one UR out of the box, and uh, obviously it's Dean, and I'm ecstatic, very, very, very happy. While I'm talking about this, by the way, I'm going to actually put her. She's not in the present box. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to my member list just really quick here, and oh, she's the first one. That's so adorable. Partner up, and let's just quickly see. Okay, I'll probably find a better background to, complement the outfit and stuff like that. Although I love this background. I think the sakura trees are so beautiful with the animation of the petals. I love how they added that in, but I digress. Yeah, I think having this the luck of getting a UR from that blue ticket was amazing, and um, yeah, even though it's Hanayo, one of my lesser favorite girls on Muse, although like I do love all of them. I always kind of stress that point because there's a lot of people who like, you know, oh, that person hates my best girl, or that some like they hate a girl from Muse or something, and that's not the case. It's just everyone has their lists, and they favor other members over others. So she's just lower on that list of mine. But NEUR is a great treat, no matter what, and half the fun is just seeing that envelope. So I'm really happy, and it's a really good way to end the scouts. Um, Before I go, like I always try to at the end of the video give people an encouragement. Although it's really really bad right now to be in a position of scouting. Like I said, if you're a Honaka, Ellie, or Kotori fan, because just the timing of the boxes. But if you guys end up trying to scout for her, I hope it goes better for you guys, especially because you guys are probably not you guys don't have enough gems unless for the people that have the capacity and availability to whale, that's not too much of a problem. But for those who are free to play, or you don't have as many love gems as you like, I wish you the best of luck. I'm sure if you have the capacity to empty out the box, you won't have my luck and get her on the very last pull. For me, that's very normal for Dean, and I don't mind. It's just all the more endearing for her and me. So um, yeah, I hope you guys just have good luck with your scouts, and if not, save up. If you don't, I would highly recommend, if you don't have enough gems for this box, don't scout for it. I'm sure these limited URs will come back next year, because they did with the Bokuhika Limited, and I thought for sure that that set was not coming back. Um, even if they were bringing it back, not as soon as they did. So I highly recommend just saving up for birthday box, because that's just gonna net you way more chances of just getting your best girl. So go ahead and do that if you're kind of on the fence on whether or not you want to scout for this box, this box. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that. When my next video is gonna happen, I'm not too sure. I will probably make a video in between now and um, Lean's birthday box, because I'm just, like I said, I'm in this kind of mode where I have insatiable itch to make videos constantly. So um, I'll probably do like a blue ticket scout with like all the seal shop work I do, plus maybe some more of those like support member SR plus tickets once I end up buying the rest of those um, packs from Summer of Love Live. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that I'm gonna be maybe making a video on. But if I do, you know, uh, if you're subscribed, you'll get that before, because I don't really have like a platform to reach out to you guys, because I don't really have social media or stuff like that. So um, segueing into like that is like, if you want to keep up with me, if you like my videos and you want more content, please subscribe. Usually I don't ask for people to subscribe, but if you do like the content and you want more, I highly recommend that you subscribe, because that's the only way you're gonna know. And I highly recommend actually turning on that bell notification thing, because I am very infrequent with my I wouldn't say infrequent, but inconsistent with my uploads. So sometimes, like more recently now, I'm spitting out videos rather quickly, but when there's a long stretch, it's easy to forget. And if you really enjoy my videos, there might be a long stretch where I don't make the videos, and then suddenly I make a video, and even if you're subscribed to me, you might, you might overlook it. So um, with that being said, if you like the video, you're more than welcome to leave a like or comment. You're more than welcome to not as well. I don't really mind. I'm just appreciative that you've took the time to watch my video. Other than that, like I said, if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to, but don't feel the need to if you don't want to. Um, Other than that, yeah, like I'm just really happy with the results today, and thanks again as always for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.